Welcome once again, YouTube comic book community. How are you? This is Carlos Infante coming to you from south of the border here in Mexico City. Very cloudy today, actually. Well, right now. It was kind of cold and sunny earlier today. So, as you can see by the title, I'll be showing off my Ultimates collection. But before that, two updates. First, I'm about to finish reading the whole Superman for Tomorrow arc. So I should be doing the review between Wednesday and Thursday. Actually, I, I want to do it on Wednesday, but just in case, look for it on Thursday if it's not on Wednesday. Second of all, as you all know, I've mentioned it before that I've been thinking of doing a contest. So I'm thinking of actually doing it until next month, around mid August, because I'm giving myself a month to find a special prize to go with the rest of the prizes, and just to make it extra special. So I'm giving myself a month just to see if I find anything interesting to add to the whole package. This is not, no, this isn't gonna be a subscriber contest. You don't have to be subscribed to me. I don't have enough subscribers for a subscriber contest. It's more of a get to know you thing. I've been around for a little while here, and so just to get to know other YouTubers. I know a lot of you out there through your videos. I've been going through the live hangouts, the live shows. Whenever my high-speed internet allows me to watch the whole thing. Like last Friday, I couldn't really watch Comic Book Roundtable. Just little bits and pieces. Luckily, I got to see Art Dowdy 95's Comic Book Fridays. But sometimes just hate my damn internet connection just goes so slow at times. Sorry about that. So yeah, but the contest should be on mid-August, and then probably a 2-week period of responses, and maybe around early September I probably do the drawing for the winner. But I still have to organize the get the rules straightened out. Maybe it will be one winner instead of 3 prizes. I don't know yet. I'm still working on that. My head's working. And just get that special extra gift that I will give sooner or later, that I will get, that you will get, that I will get to give you. Anyways, I'm blabbing. So let's get down to business. So yeah, the Ultimates, big stack here of books, and I'm amazed that this series has just gone over collectors' heads, because a lot of the stuff you see in the movies really was influenced by the Ultimates. A lot of things, the Avengers as a government initiative. Probably it started in the Ultimates. The Ultimates were organized by the U.S. government. Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, that was brought up in the Ultimates. And I've actually read that Marvel actually wanted, Sam Jackson to, be in one of their movies, and Brian Hitch actually helped with that when he based, the Ultimate Nick Fury as Samuel L. Jackson. As my personal thoughts on the series, actually, it's a series I kind of hate and I love. The art's great. Once the story gets moving, it's great. Great story by Mark Miller, great art by Brian Hitch. So great that at one point, the book was just plain late, and that's why I believe they did a second Ultimates number 2, because they just gave Hitch some time to work on probably the next few arcs, so they just kind of made it a sequel to the original. It's also to me, Ultimates and Ultimates 2, the original run, the original book, because after the Ultimatum miniseries that kind of destroyed the Ultimate Universe in a sense, every book was restarted. So there was an Ultimates 3, but it wasn't by Miller and Hitch, it was by Jeff Loeb, so completely different. The only person that kind of stayed throughout the various changes has been Brian Michael Bendis with Ultimate Spider-Man. By the way, my original run, I have a full run of that as well. I have an almost full run of Ultimate X-Men. All the original runs before Ultimatum. And I say almost because the last few issues kind of didn't start showing up in my pull list, and I had that in my pull list and it wasn't showing up. Same thing happened with the Daredevil, actually. During Shadowland, a lot of my Daredevil issues weren't showing up in my pool. That was weird. But now I have a full run of Ultimate Spider-Man, I have a full run of the original Ultimates. And like I said, I hate it or I don't like it. Like I said, a love-hate relationship with the book, because Miller did something really stupid. His characterization just lacked. He took the worst of every Marvel, of every Avenger, like drunk Tony Stark, given to Ultimate Tony Stark, genius, drunk playboy, and just made the characters a bunch of jerks. They're basically jerks, one-dimensional jerks. Hank Pym is a paranoid, weakling. Banner is a paranoid weakling. Even Captain America is a bit of a jerk, supposedly to make him more realistic, but they're jerks. There's nothing really heroic about them that I remember. I haven't read these issues for a long time. I actually just read the first 4 and it was very slow, like for getting the whole setup, it took 4 issues, or at least 3.5 issues. And the issue number 4, at least the first half, there's nothing going on except a whole bunch of characters just talking about nothing. They were thinking about what actor would play them if they made a movie out of them. And like kind of stupid. It was very stupid talk that didn't really add anything. But Nick Fury said that the only person who would play him would be Samuel L. Jackson. So it's kind of ironic as well. So anyway, let's get going. First with with Ultimates. That's a 13-issue run. So this is Ultimates number 1. You can't notice, but I kept these books in a brown box, in a file box, and all of them kind of got a little bit bent. They all have a little bent. It wasn't so serious that it got marked, but they're kind of bent, so they really, don't. You can tell, but they don't lie flat, completely flat. So I've been putting them some sort of pressure on them to kind of flatten them out. The problem is, they're heavy. The cover is heavy stock paper, so unlike regular comics, which is kind of softer paper, they're easier to kind of flatten out, but these are heavy stock. This is number 1. Number 2, this is also another problem with the Ultimates, which is, Iron Man's armor design just plain horrible. Not very practical, looks incredibly bulky. Number 3, number 4, I mean, here Thor, by the way, he's supposed to be like some sort of hippie type character, kind of, nobody really knows for sure if he really is the God of Thunder or just some nutcase who believes to be, the Norse God of Thunder. Number 5, this is 6 with Hank Pym, Giant Man, and the Wasp. By the way, the Wasp was kind of changed as well, I really hate it. And number 7, number 8. Now, a lot of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver fans are gonna freak out because Miller just kind of made them have a, they're if the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are close in the regular universe, here it just goes to a level where it's kind of a sick relationship between both of them. Number 9. This is this is Hawkeye, and as you can see, the design. It's something that could have been used in the movies. Then they kind of retook this for the current Marvel books. Number 10. It's actually a very nice cover. Still hate the Iron Man armor. Not very practical or realistic, if you ask me. Number 11. This was a very, very good cover. Number 12. I always enjoy when you kind of see the Marvel's heavy big three, Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man, which I usually compare them to the DC Trinity. Captain America would be the equivalent to of Superman, Iron Man to Batman, and Thor to Wonder Woman, basically because Superman and Captain America are supposed to be inspirational. And Cap has some superhuman abilities, because of the super soldier serum. Iron Man would be the equivalent to a Batman, basically because they're both very human and actually rely on a bunch of gadgets. And of course, Thor and Wonder Woman because they're mythological characters. And this is number 13 of the original run of the Ultimates. Then, like I said, a little while later, I think, yeah, okay, and these are like the second series, also 13 issues, Ultimates 2 number 1, Ultimates 2 number 2, issue number 3, issue number 4 with Captain Britain. Yeah, with Captain Britain, Captain America and Captain Britain. don't even remember what this is all about. This one's a very nice store cover. Number 5, Ultimates number 2. Number 6. These are supposed to be, the Defenders, the ultimate version of the Defenders, a bunch of wannabe heroes in this reality, or in that universe. This is number 7 of Ultimates number 2, of Ultimates 2. Number 8. And Cap with handcuffed. I didn't even know. I didn't even remember what the hell the story was about. One of these days I might have to reread all of them. Number 9. The whole celebrity thing. That's something that Miller really played with. They weren't just heroes; they were like a whole marketing thing going on with them. In fact, Betty Ross was their publicity agent. Ultimates 2 number 10. This is number 11. I mean, the cover, like I said, the artist is fantastic. You can really tell by the covers. Number 12. And actually it's called The Avengers. Kind of, the Ultimates number 12, it's called. Let's settle The Avengers. Okay. Number 30. This one actually has a give me a sec. This is only one. I don't know. I didn't give a backing board because this one wasn't even in the box that I kept the other issues in. It was in a drawer, so it kind of really saved that. But you can tell it's a really nice way to end the series, at least the original series, with the original writer and the original artist. Hope you can hear me. Pretty nice. In fact, it's got forgot about this. Just got this incredible, huge thing here in the middle. And it's just a huge battle that goes on. It's this amazing art. This is, I mean, you really can tell all that bit, but it's spectacular art. This whole fold out thing, it's amazing. This one, yeah, that was a really nice way to end the original run of the Ultimates. So yeah, number 13. And then with Ultimates 2, they also added a couple of annuals. So this is annual number 1. And finally, annual 2. In fact, this one was the number 1 was actually written by Miller, but this one wasn't. So also very nice cover. So yep, that's my ultimates. And well, I'd just like to say yeah, so look for my look back review of Superman for tomorrow, be, at in between Wednesday and Thursday. Um, I'll try to my minimum day would be Wednesday, but if I can't do it on Wednesday, I'll probably do it on Thursday. So look for that, and until then, keep smiling.